Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Globals had their data download for part 2 of Worldwide, JP's already had theirs, and a lot of this stuff, or all of this stuff right now, is indeed coming tomorrow, so you're going to have some content to grind. We're going to be getting the Dokkan Awakening for the free-to-play in future trunks, regardless if you care about the free-to-play units or not. Just grind them just to get the extra stones. It's not going to hurt, it's not going to take you long. There's also the auto ability as well. I do suspect in part 3, both free-to-play units will be getting easy A's. That's typically the way Dokkan does things. And of course, Dokkan Awakening for the Strength Super Saiyan Future Trunks is coming as well. We're going to have the growth event called the Path of Good and Evil. We're going to be getting added stages to an already existing story and challenge event, which is the DBS Future Trunks story stages. Again, regardless if you care about doing them, just do them to get the stones. We're going to be getting a new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, which is stage 28, which is literally just going to be versus Super Trunks, or not Super Trunks, but versus Trunks. So whether they're going to go through like all versions of Trunks, we'll have to see, but it's basically just going to be a Fighting Legend Trunks event, essentially. That's what that stage is going to be. Of course, we already know we're going to be getting stage 4 of Dismal Future Red Zone, which has already been confirmed to be Rose and Zamasu. Stage 1 or phase 1 starts as Zamasu, then you get phase 2, which will be Rose and Zamasu. All my predictions coming true right now. We're going to have burst mode, which is going to be for the LR, Vegeta and Trunks. And then of course we already knew that Future Gohan and also the side EZA for the SSJ Tech Trunks is going to be coming as well. So as I already said, a lot of this stuff is indeed starting tomorrow, which for me will be 6 o'clock in the morning. So for you, just go convert it. So here's the Dokkan Awakening for both free-to-play units. The growth event of the Paths of Good and Evil will have stage 1 against Kawasu's beliefs, and then stage 2 will be Zamasu's ideals. The link level rate is 42, which is very nice. Very nice. So make sure you're grinding that every possible chance you do have. As I already mentioned, the story events is literally just called Dragon Ball Future Trunks Saga, but that will be getting stage 9, where the bonus drops go to Future Saga as well. Again, just grind it out to get the stones. The Infinite Dragon Ball History stage will be against Trunks, as already mentioned. We've already gone through the new Red Zone stage, and then the challenge event, the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will be getting new stages as well. We're going to be getting stage 5, 6, and 7. Stage 4 is where the super attacks actually started doing some damage. So maybe in these stages is where things are going to start getting difficult. And who knows, maybe we'll get some missions along the way, but I suspect we'll probably get those in part 3. And then we're also getting new stages for the story event to get that free to play in Trunks. And then here is the burst mode details as well, which I already mentioned is for the LR, Vegeta and Trunks. And we already know about all the EZA details already for both the Transforming Future Gohan and also the side SSJ Trunks. All we have left to go through is the Dokkan Awakenings for the free-to-play units, which again, I do suspect will get EZAs in part 3, but for now, the Strength Trunks will be leading in Trusted Will with Ki plus 3, HP and attack and defense plus 50%, or Tech and Strength types with Ki plus 2, HP and attack and defense plus 30%. He'll raise attack by 30% for 1 turn, cause supreme damage to the enemy. On his passive, get attack and defense plus 100%. An additional attack and defense plus 50% when Ki is 9 or more. Then an additional attack and defense plus 50%, and all allies will get defense plus 20% for 7 turns from the start of turn. And then he'll gain 100% defense from the 8th turn. Then we have the free-to-play Trunks, which I'm pretty sure gets a whole new name change once he Dokkan Awakens, but he'll lead Future Saga with Ki plus 3, HP and attack and defense plus 50%. He'll raise attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn, cause supreme damage to the enemy. And on passive, we'll get Ki plus 2, attack and defense plus 80%. Then an additional attack and defense plus 20% of each attack performed, up to 80%. A 30% chance of performing a critical hit when there is a Future Saga or Time Travelers category enemy, and gain an additional attack and defense plus 40% on Super if there is another Future Saga category ally attacking it in the same turn. Does have an active skill. The first free-to-play unit that will create a domain, which is going to be creates the domain Wastel Future for 4 turns. The active conditions can be activated when there is a Time Travelers category enemy or starting from the 5th turn from the start of turn. And the effects are Future Saga category super class enemies and allies will gain attack and defense plus 10%. The one thing I will take from this is part 2 is bound to be some form of Trunks, like as one of the Carnival LRs. with this free-to-play Trunks being the first free-to-play unit to gain a domain, I can only imagine this is going to be kind of like a B-Tech kind of, you know, free-to-play version of what the Carnival LR is going to get. So maybe we'll see, you know, a part 2 Carnival LR Trunks that will have a domain effect that bumps up Future Saga, you know, superclass allies by like attack and defense plus 50%, 60%, something like that, and maybe key in there. So maybe this is something to go off of in terms of what one of the part 2 LRs will have for a domain effect. But currently that is everything coming in part 2. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and while you're there, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next video, guys. Take care, have a good rest of your day, and peace.